everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jerry Sabri, and for today's video I am going to talk about what are the things that I use to go to work at MAC Cosmetics. And so in today's hype, because of the pandemic, I normally don't do any more of like a full-on glam due to the fact that I don't like to intimidate my customers at MAC Cosmetics. And also at the same time, I don't feel like this part should be focused other than the skin and the eyes. It's because a lot of us now are covering masks. We cover our face with a mask, and so there's that on top of it. You just don't want to intimidate. You intimidate your customers. You just want them to feel welcome. So for today's video, I am going to show you what is my everyday go-to look, and not just to go to MAC, actually to go to work and just to achieve that glass skin look. Maybe you like to try it one day. So without any further ado, let's get started. So for today, I'm going to use the MAC Time Check lotion. This is my go-to when it comes to priming. It is a mineralized time check lotion that minimizes your pores, gives you that finished look that you want, because I want to just have that natural glow. I want to just focus on my skin, focus on my eyes, because we're gonna be putting our mask on anyways once we go out in the public. So after all of your skincare, I just put a little bit in my palm, and as you can see, I use this a lot because it's almost running out. With a good foundation brush, this is the Real Technique 200. I just dab a little bit and just work on my areas where I needed it the most. So nowadays you don't need, me working, I don't really put a lot of makeup on anymore, because you put mask anyways on top of it. And so I just make sure that my eyes, because you can see your eyes, however with the mask, no you can't, right? And so I make sure that I have a good prep using the foundation brushes that I use. Next, I'm going to be applying the strobe cream. This is the Gold Light MAC strobe cream. A little bit in your hand again. And with this, I applied it all throughout except for my T-zone. The reason being is that I don't like that oily look right in my nose. And so it depends on your skin type, but I really don't like that oily T-zone. And so with the same brush, I'm going to put it on the high areas of my cheeks. Just kind of like prepping for your highlight. And then there, all throughout your face. I really like to prep good when in terms of makeup. And so it covers really good. It gives you that really fine coverage. Okay, and then I'll just wake up with my Fix Plus. Next, I'm going to be using this NC27 Studio Fix Complete Coverage Cushion Compact SPF or PA+++. And this is what it looks like. And when you open it, it's like this. So it's like that. So it has like this mini compact thing, and it's kind of like that. So I'll be using that to dab on my face. And by the way, this is a quick tutorial anyway. So this is like my go-to CC cream. That's why. So a lot of you are probably wondering like, or why do I have a really thick browser? It's because I do get that microbladed, and that is by Sandala. I'm going to upload that video coming up soon for a good review with my experience with Sandala. So that one is coming up as well. So keep on watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel too, by the way. For my concealer, I always highly recommend the Prolong MAC Wear. I believe this is all. There's a lot of good reviews about the MAC Prolong Wear concealer. This is in the shade NC20. So this is what it looks like. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. And so I give it a good shake before I use it. And that is the CC cream. I again just put it a little bit on my hand, and I just put it underneath my eyes. A little bit in the bridge of my nose, if you have any. Because I don't. I really don't. That's one of my insecurities, is I have a really tiny nose. I think a lot of Filipinos are known for it. Well, I'm proud of it, so. And a little bit in your chin. And your cupid's bow. Just to get that definity in your lip. With again the same brush. I make sure that it's all well blended and going up. But just to make sure that you are not, just be gentle around that area, because that area of your eye is sensitive and you don't want wrinkles early in your age. So swipe going up. So next, I'm going to be bronzing my face. After that, I no longer do any baking or anything, since this is an on-the-go kind of makeup. I just bronze myself with the Refined Golden. And I don't think I have my other one in here at the moment. I think I have it in my studio, in my photo studio. So I have the Refined Golden. So it's this shade over here, and I'm just gonna use the BH Cosmetic 108 brush, and it's this one over here. And let's bronze up quick in the high surface of your face, and an upward motion in the highest points of your cheek. So kind of like do a number 3. So once again, do a number 3, just to have the illusion of having a heart. So draw a heart in your face. And then I switch a brush to the Real Technique 300. This is this one. And I put a little bit in my nose. And since I'm already bronzing already, I bronze a little bit of my eyelids. just to give that definition with the same brush. And then a good blush, I picked the Like Me, Love Me. It's in this shade. I'll show it to you. It's this one over here. This is called Like Me, Love Me. I don't know if you guys can see it. And with my Real Technique blush brush, this is the RT400. So give it a good dip. And away. So if you smile, it's this part over here. And because it's the summertime today, I kind of like that little bit of crossing over the nose. Because when you tan, you get that sunburnt effect. And also if you smile, you do get a little bit of blush over your nose too, right? So I do extend that a little bit over there, and that's it. And I get a little bit of colors over my face. Next, I do also put the Heat Index. It is this collab. It is the last collection that MAC Cosmetics released. So I'm not sure if it's still available. Hopefully it is, because there was a lockdown anyways that happened in Saskatoon. So hopefully you guys can still buy some. I'm not sure. And if you do get the Heat Index, it's really good for all the morena or brown skin girls. And I just use my hands actually and just dab it like that and spread it with your fingers. This, to me, it's like the on-the-go kind of blush. So that, and then I dab it here and then just go. There you go. And then what I do is that I also use this part for my eyeshadow. Since we already put the bronzer at first, I'm just going to put a little bit in my eyelids to give that summer vibe outside. And then with the same bronzer brush that we use, or that nose contour brush that we use, the RT300, I'm going to dip in with the Golden Refined powder and blend it out. This usually takes me at least 10 minutes to do, but because I am filming, it takes a bit longer, and I am actually explaining it to you guys where to put it. That's why it's taking a bit longer. But in a day-to-day basis, it actually takes me a bit faster than normal. There you go. And I'm just going to highlight using the Oh Darling in Extra Dimension Skin Finish. It's this one over here. I use it a lot actually. That's why it looks like that. But first, before I do use my highlighters, I always spray myself with the Fix Plus in order for it to show more. It does show, however, to put extra dimension to it, I normally wet my face before I put a highlighter of any kind. And I put it at the highest points of my cheeks and in my nose and in my cupid's bow. There you go. I don't put like around this area over here. I felt like that's not in anymore. I don't like it being wet there anyways. I think highlighting is actually more of a preference for a person. I felt like it's a personal preference, but normally I just put right here. And there we go. would be lipstick. I'm just going to do my on the go kind of lipstick. This is Hover, and I'm looking for my half and half. So Hover and half is my go-to lip kit when it comes to a nude lip. So with this lip, I just line my lip the way I wanted it. Some people overline, some people doesn't. I don't, because I have that full lip already. I felt like I have a full lip already, but I don't want this to overpower due to the fact that it's an everyday makeup look. I don't like to overpower my customer when they comes in. I always have that feeling before that every time I come to MAC, it is very intimidating to come in. I don't want them to feel that way anymore this time, especially it's pandemic season, and so I don't like them to feel like you guys are still intimidating me, even though it is the pandemic, even though you guys are wearing masks. So I want them to feel as comfortable as possible when they come in so that I could help them. That's why I want to cool down my makeup. I can always show a full glam using MAC Cosmetics or whatever brand you guys want. However, in this type of situation, because I'm going to work, I just normally just do skin finish kind of look for MAC Cosmetics. Because like I said, I am helping customers, especially the ones that are actually not into a big fan of makeup. And most of the time, a lot of our customers now are go-getter or like everyday I'm going to work kind of person. So I really don't like to intimidate them, and I want them to feel included in the MAC family. At the same time, I want them to feel valued. I want them to feel welcome. So having said that, I want them to make sure that my makeup won't intimidate them, even though at first it is very intimidating to go inside already. And to be honest with you, that is my experience ever since I was a customer and then I became a MAC employee. Now I am slowly like getting involved, and I love the jive. Actually, we are not intimidating, to be honest with you. We are working as much as possible to welcome each and every one of you to come talk to us. We don't bite, to be honest with you. We don't bite, especially at Midtown Saskatoon locations. We never bite. We are very friendly. We do love to work with you and share your opinions as to how we could grow in order for us to cater the needs of the public. So going back to my Hover, I'm just gonna line my lip because I talk too much. And I just fill it in. Actually, I need to bring this lip kit because right now we are actually not allowed to refill or swatch anything to do with products. You cannot play around with the products anymore, and so we are no longer playing with makeup due to COVID. So we have to bring our own product at store in order for us to have a makeup on. So it's really a sad pandemic. This is the half and half MAC Cosmetics. And that's my nude. So I'll be right back. Look, put my lash extension on, and I'll let you see the final look. So there you go, guys. This is my final look. And with a mask on. I'm ready to rock the world. See you guys later.